God.
Welcome to my boyfriend's rants.
Welcome. I'm just testing my voice, so I'm looking at the seismograph thing on the screen.
Are we recording for real?
Yeah, we are recording for it. We just started. This isn't scripted, baby. This is.
I know. I was just wondering because we've recorded like 20 of them trying to figure out the audio.
This is life in color.
We might have not figured it out yet.
Okay. What you were talking? You telling me about a war room? What's a war room? A war room.
There was a movie called The War Room, but it was a Christian film.
I thought it was about reporters something. They
call the war room like the prayer room. It's. I didn't watch the movie, but what? I think like you go into the room and there's a bunch of like shit on the walls. I guess like things that are going on in the world, and you go in there and you pray out loud.
Wait, what the fuck?
I don't know. I don't do that.
Like.
I didn't see the movie. I can't talk too much about it, but that's what they call it.
They do this in churches?
No, but like you'll hear Christians refer to like, well, I don't know if they have a war room. It's just, you said war room, and there was a movie called The War Room.
Okay.
And that's what it was. I never saw the movie though. Okay,
but the concept is that they go in and it's a war room because they're praying out loud based on conflicts going around the world, and there's pictures everywhere to remind them of different conflicts. That's what they do. That's not bad. I mean, you're doing something nice, I guess. You're praying, wishing someone well. It's in a war zone.
By the way, Adolfo accepted Jesus Christ today as his Lord and Savior and was baptized.
No, I did. I went to an expo. It was at a church. It's one of those mega filthy fucking churches. It was. I mean, no, the church was. The people are very nice. They're
assume, always nice. No. They're never going to be dickheads.
Yeah, of course. There's no way they could be dickheads. But I mean, it looked like a convention center. It was just, it looked like a Tony Robbins, luxurious center. Just look, you know what I mean? It didn't feel like a church. It
wasn't supposed to be like a church environment. You went for, you didn't go for.
I walked in. And I thought Aerosmith was going to come out and play. I mean, there's lights.
They'll fucking go all out.
Yeah, there's 70 screen
all out.
70 screen TVs. Like, they're not fucking around.
Like, I used to go to a church that the guy was on TV and was like BFFs with Joel Osteen. So just imagine the productions that I would get every Sunday.
Sarah was a crazy Christian.
No, I wasn't a crazy Christian. I was
not a crazy Christian. She's a Baptist snake handler.
I wasn't a crazy Christian. I was like the worst Christian in the world. By the way, we have a podcast.
She's a soldier of God.
We have a podcast. We have an episode that Kaepernick. It was the Kaepernick religion, and I can't remember what else. But it's on the YouTube page. We haven't put it on Podbean yet. I'll do that, guys.
But it's crazy.
We touch on religion.
But those mega churches like that, to me, they don't represent like religion. No, just hear me out.
No. I want you to talk about that mega church that you went to, that the ones that tithe the most or pay the most in the givings have like they have their parking spots like RSVP'd at the front of the church.
No, but it's like
fucking assholes.
It's the church. Those churches like that, like you say, they're assholes. I mean, they're the church of prosperity. They're preaching to you the same thing that like books like The Secret and the Tony Robbins and the self-help gurus and the life coaches preach, which is
but with the focus on your space daddy, like you like to
but with your space daddy watching over you and with an amen at the end. But in between that, there's no sense of spirituality. I mean, in the sense of like a profound meaning and thinking of things. It's just bullshit. You gotta find your wife. What would Jesus do if he came down and saw you? And but I mean, the guys are fucking charismatic, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you have to be.
Like the pastor I saw at this fucking expo, this son of a bitch had, you look like
they have to be grade A salespeople because you can't have no like charisma or character and try to preach something to someone or get them excited about it.
No, he didn't look like he didn't look like Jesus of Nazareth. He looked like they ripped him out of a Men's Health magazine with GQ. They're wearing like the
talking about Jesus of Nazareth,
like nice jeans and shit.
I want to go visit Jesus in Russia.
Oh, that's right.
That, Vice. Guys, by the way, is a pretty awesome documentary on Vice. I forgot what the guy's name is, but I would love just to go see it. But I'm kind of scared because it take your passport. I know that the Vice correspondent was kind of like freaked out, and this other guy from like
But tell him what it's about.
It was like Germany.
Tell him what it's about though. Like the.
It started, I think, in the 90s. This guy says that he's Jesus. He's God's son, resurrected, and when the documentary, like where they're at, I think it's Russia. You know what? I'm not even sure. But they're like out somewhere in a fields. Apparently it's gorgeous. I'm not doing it any justice, honestly. This is why it's his podcast. He's better at talking than I am.
I just introduced him. I let him talk shit.
And I let him just fucking... I entertain his bullshit. No, I don't remember well enough to like really talk about it. But it looked really pretty. And the correspondent was saying, he was like, I get why people would want to stay here. Like, no one's an asshole. Like, everyone's really nice. Money means absolutely nothing out there. They grow their own food. They're all vegans. You know, like, your kids are literally running outside. It's super peaceful.
It always starts like that, though. Like, you know, and then it turns like David Koresh, Waco, Texas, and you're having a fucking shootout.
But, you know...
with the fucking FBI SWAT. And,
it wasn't... You know, it wasn't... It didn't seem like one of those. Well, yeah, it didn't seem like one of the ones that... What was the other one that we were seeing that the guy was fucking the guys in the camp?
Oh, no. That was... Baby, that's when we were watching...
That's a documentary on Netflix that you guys have to watch.
Yeah, it's called Holy Hell. And that one was... This guy was like a spiritual guru. You know, very... I'm not... Like, California... Not a hippie, but he was eccentric, you know. Typical eccentric guru. Mm-hmm. And he would preach spirituality and well-being and all these things. So he had, since he was like, he was also very fit and, you know, I guess good looking too. So he would attract.
No, he wasn't good looking.
Not good looking.
It was like very creepy. Like it was like a Liberace.
Yeah, like a Liberace, but a good looking, like a fit Liberace, you know?
Yeah, he was a workout freak. Everyone had to work out. Everyone there, what was it, the camp, everyone had to be super attractive, right?
Yeah, everyone was super, no, there was some super
yeah, they
hotties,
couldn't be ugly.
But they couldn't fuck each other. It was like, they're supposed to be celibate, right? But he could fuck all of them if he wanted.
But he was fucking the boys, not the girls.
Yeah, no, you gave away the plot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't build up to the story. No, it's a great documentary, but basically the guy was... getting people in a community, they would chip in. You know, they would give their version of the tithing, which was like, you know, actually like 50% in this case or whatever. Because remember, they all lived there too, and they cooked and they built this guy a fucking dance studio.
Yeah, they did. See, but
because the guy was like a ballet freak too.
Maybe because it didn't get into the nitty gritty. This guy in Russia, it honestly did not look bad. Like the vice correspondent like came out, and while he was in there, because it's a mind fuck. It's honestly a mind fuck. Like, once you actually go in there and you kind of let yourself kind of get, like, taken away from it or just the idea of it, everyone there was really nice. Like, you're living off the land. Like, no one's there to hurt you. There's no malice. You know, like, there's no worry of money. There's no worry of, like, working. And then, naturally, I mean, you work because you have to, you know,
but you're forgetting it, like... this is my thing.
I'm not defending it. I'm just telling you about.
But the thing about these things that they all have in common, and in major religions, if you really believe, is that it's based on their own narcissism, and they're also waiting on prophecies like the fucking rapture. You know, like, like the revelation. That they move out to the middle of the desert and they live great, but then next thing you know. You find them in bunk beds with Nikes with their dicks cut off. Like that fucking that Heaven's Gate shit. Oh, but that was about aliens. But that was about aliens.
So is Scientology.
But yeah, but all these radical... It's all radical to me. Even the mainstream ones. Because if you talk about them now, like... You go, oh, there was a earthquake in Mexico, two hurricanes, and a mass shooting in a major city.
Did you hear about that guy, the Christian... I don't know what he was. He had a title. But supposedly we were going to die. Like, it made all sorts of, like, news medias, right? We were going to die on a specific day. It was a Saturday. And then Saturday came. We all lived. And he was like, oh, no, it got rescheduled. I shit you not. That was a real story.
No, I know, but
he said it was rescheduled.
But that happens all the time, though.
I was gonna say, you know how many times we were supposed to die already?
But that shit happens all the time. These crazy fucks, they do the same thing all the time. They come back, they prophesize.
Don't you remember 2000? 2000, everyone was fucking flipping their shit that we were gonna die.
You talking about Y2K?
Yeah.
That was 1999.
Yeah. Well.
If it was 2000, it wasn't Y2K.
Oh.
I'm fucking with you, baby.
I think I'm gonna have another beer.
Oh my God. What the fuck were we supposed to talk about today?
So there's a few things.
We can talk about whatever we want.
I hope you guys can't hear me drinking my beer. I'm sorry if you can. We have to put this thing kind of high.
I hope you hear my deep, sexy voice. Just deep and sexy and naughty.
Do your phone sex operator voice.
Huh? My phone sex operator voice?
Yeah. If you were a phone sex operator, what would your name be?
I don't know about my name. What was the guy from Holy Hells, the documentary? What was his name?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
It was Jalapeno. What was his name? Geppetto or some shit. Something very, very gay. It was something super gay, huh?
He was really flamboyant.
Yeah. No.
Oh, and he loved to dance. Oh, that's right. He was a porn star.
He was exactly. That was my point. That's what I wanted to get
right, a gay porn
star. That somehow he convinced these young straight dudes to fuck him. You know, they would feel bad. He would hug them. They would forget about it. They'd go make him a salad, and then he would do the same thing. That's what it was about. I swear to God.
It wasn't even a sandwich. It was a salad.
Like a salad, yeah.
He was super narcissistic.
And then he wouldn't let the guys date the girls because, you know, it was just, I guess.
You guys have to watch this documentary.
It was like a mix
really
of Kabbalah with Hinduism.
Kabbalah, baby.
Kabbalah, whatever. Kabbalah or Kabbalah?
Kabbalah.
I try to say it all. Fucking, you know, what's the word?
He's so sophisticated.
Sophisticated. There we go. That's the goddamn word. Yeah. So sophisticated. The Kabbalah, you know? The Cherokees. No.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and then there was like porns where he was doing those weird moves. Remember where he was like push-ups with this.
He was
like in a plank position.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like in a plank position.
And he was fucking the guy's mouth.
Fucking the guy's mouth. He was just hip thrusting him, jamming it in there, just full power.
Yeah, it was pretty violent.
It was like violent gay porn. Yeah, violent gay pornorography.
Like, man, big ups for the guy on the bottom for not catching him with his teeth.
But then he would come out with a fucking turban and music and shit. You know, like talking about.
No, but it wasn't a turban. He was it was more of like the hippie gypsy, like he was super eccentric. And then he would like fucking ballet everywhere.
Gypsy, and he would ballet.
Everyone had to take dance class. That was another thing. That was like part of the deal.
Yeah, but it was
you
like
had to be hot and you had to you had to dance at least 20 out of the 24 hours in a day.
He was trying to build a ballet team, basically. That's what it was. That's what it was about. It was about a gay dude who's a narcissist.
Great documentary. You guys have to watch
Holy Hell. It's called Holy Hell.
It's on Netflix. Netflix has some pretty cool documentaries.
They have some amazing shit. What's the other one we were watching the other day?
I don't remember. We watch a few of them.
But the Jesus one is fucking insane. But it's all the same shit. It's like the one there's a church down the street from me called the one we live by, baby, the King Jesus. It's called King Jesus. 25,000 congress for the university. They have 4 majors.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, King Jesus
is what? Is a church?
It's a church. El Rey Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're about to get death threats after this because we're posting this shit live because they have a squad. They have.
I for whatever reason, I have a feeling that anyone that listens to us is not a Jesus freak.
I hope not. Shit. Oh, yeah, it's cool if they do.
No, I don't have a problem with it. I was never a Jesus freak. Like I said, I was the worst Christian in the world. It was just a time in my life where I felt peace, and it wasn't even like I didn't read the Bible. I can't recite verses to you. I love gay people. Like, gay men are my favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Oh, you're not.
And I don't, huh?
You love gay, huh? What else?
Well, no, I don't agree with any of their fucking rules or regulations or their bullshit ways of thinking or having to live life. I don't want to serve that God. That's a mean God. That's a very mean God. That's a very mean, judgmental, jealous God. And they'll tell you, God is jealous.
But then that means you made then either way you still made God up, because if you don't believe in their version of God, that's the version of God that they write about. That's not. They're not making that up. That's exactly what it says in there. Like God in the Old Testament was a spiteful, vengeful. You know.
Yeah.
He promoted infanticide and genocide.
Wasn't it until Jesus came that he softened up?
No, they were still fucking people up after Jesus. They fucking crucified all his disciples. They were fucking killing. I mean, it was I mean, like what he preached was nice,
after,
but but there was still constant warfare. It wasn't like.
Like the New Testament is like where God is like nicer.
Like, you mean like God wasn't fucking people up? Like yeah, no.
Yeah, like the Old Testament, it was like he was.
No, he just.
Whatever. You know what?
But it was all it's all bullshit. It's all.
I can't wait till we get another mic. So there isn't a threesome. The only reason we don't have a guest is because there would literally be a threesome right now. Like Adolfo and I are going at this mic. Like you would not believe. There's like a porn going on right now with this mic.
We're gonna have a threesome.
Like I'm gonna get the head, you're gonna get the shaft.
Is this for real?
No.
Just wink at me. Just wink at me if it's for real. We don't have to tell the pod. Just wink at me if it's real. I'll catch you. It's not recorded right now. Wink.
Stupid.
I was talking about fucking theology over your history, and you fucked me up, baby. I'm kidding.
Sorry.
No one wants to hear this bullshit. Let's talk about.
He wanted to talk about how we met and why we started the podcast.
Yeah, how we met.
Well, there's two reasons we started the podcast. One main reason. But I used to think of starting a YouTube channel and recording Adolfo and him not knowing that I was recording him while he was going on like one of his crazy rants in the car. I don't know. You want to tell them how we met? Because your version is always so much more fun than mine. Because you exaggerate yours, and it's never the truth.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm maneuvering the mic towards my mouth.
I told you. He's trying to lick the tip. You're so caught up in it. I wish that they can see this right now. This
moving
in such a way.
This setup looks like peasants in Kazakhstan fucking set this thing up. Oh my god! Hold on, baby. Shit, you fucking this up.
Okay, go.
No,
it's out of your way. Go.
No, because I was moving this like Indiana Jones when he takes the head out of the fucking altar and the traps come out. I couldn't move this
He's so big and has no grace whatsoever, and he got his foot caught up in a bag or something that we have here on the bed. By the way, we're in our bedroom. I cannot wait for the day
Don't tell me in bed,
that we can be like
why don't you go to living room,
humble, but baby, they can hear all of that. Sorry, that was him crumbling paper. He'll try to move super slow, but he'll crumble paper next to the fucking mic.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. You just pick up movement, it picks up noise too, you ass.
What I was saying is I cannot wait until we have.
I wasn't calling you an ass. By the way,
what?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. No, because I never mind. I was calling myself an ass.
Gather your words.
Gather my words. What am I talking about? No, because sometimes, because something interesting happens when you start podcasting. That's why I wanted to talk about how we started podcasting, how we met, and all that. Because if you're in a relationship, or with anyone in general, sometimes you're talking to a person, and you're having a conversation, and you're saying one thing, and and you think you're saying it one way, but in reality, you could be coming off too aggressive or too intrusive or strong. You could be a fucking asshole, and you don't know it. And when we started podcasting and we started hearing back the recordings, I started picking up on that. Like, oh, I interrupted you, or I said something like aggressively, but at the time it wasn't that I was mad or trying to be a douchebag. It was just
just you lost in your rant.
Yeah, just me lost in my rant. So, and since we don't have a camera on it, people can't see us like smile or when we're joking and it sounds like we're serious,
or see them staring at yourself in the camera.
Or see me staring at myself like that fucking like that guru from Holy Hell.
I can't wait.
Oh, that guy used to stare at himself too. Remember with the fake eyebrows, and he used to.
Yeah.
He was a fucking freak.
I think I need another beer. These are good. If you guys have a Publix, by the way, Shock Tops, buy one get one free. We're not endorsed by them because you motherfuckers haven't shared us enough to be endorsed by them. So can you please fix that?
Or you just spilled the beer for talking shit.
Fuck.
The fans just hexed you. Well, Well,
shit! That's
hating on the fan base. Fuck you doing, baby? I don't even go there.
Well, I'm just saying, please make us popular.
Share this shit.
I want to be the popular girl in school. Yeah, share it. I don't want to work anymore, and I know you don't want to work anymore. By the way, we have dishes because we decided that we don't want to adult anymore for tonight.
What do you mean?
Well, we have dishes in the sink. Because Adolfo was in the middle of doing dishes. He's like, I don't want to do this anymore. And just fucking left it alone and went to go drink his beer.
Fuck this grown-up shit. Fucking... God damn, man.
And I'm still making dinner, and it's fucking 9 o'clock at night on a Thursday. Jesus. One of our listeners asked us what we were doing this weekend. I still have to reply to him. And...
Nothing adult shit.
We're not fucking doing anything. We're literally we're going to the fucking gym. Like that's like the most exciting thing. I'm like looking forward to waking up and going to the fucking gym because no one's gonna be there on the Saturday morning. Yoga? Oh fuck, that's right. We can do yoga too.
Yeah, yoga.
Oh no, but that's just like out in like Brickaway, I think somewhere. It's like very bougie.
Fuck, man.
We have to get yoga mats.
Can't we do that shit somewhere down like here in Perrine? Fuck it, just
we can do it in our living room and put on YouTube
with Felicia doing the class.
They don't know Perrine. Perrine's like the hood.
They're like 2 blocks away from where we live. In other words, we got the mic on top of a shoebox right now.
Off of a Nike one. Yeah. What the fuck?
Fuck.
Oh, man. That's so good. Okay, so tell them how we met.
How we met?
Yeah. And why we started the podcast.
The way we met, I walked one day. I was driving by, and I saw a jiu-jitsu school, and I walked in.
Shut the fuck up!
I walked in.
Didn't you come in because of Victor?
I walked in like that. I saw you sitting there. I saw your little body there. I saw your little face. I walked over. I grabbed you by your mouth. Right? I said, "Come here, come here." Right?
You grabbed me by my mouth.
I'm fucking talking shit. It's like the beginning of a porno. Then you grab me by your cock and I suck.
Oh my god!
That's terrible. Oh my god!
That's not how any of this.
No. That's a terrible. I'm sorry, baby.
Why are you apologizing? Yeah. That sounds like fun.
Talking shit. No,
you guys got a podcast, not a porn.
I was we were I was looking for a new jiu-jitsu place to train, right? Because I've been doing this shit for a while and I like doing it. I haven't done it for fucking almost a year now. It feels like, right?
Yeah, it has been a while.
It's been a while since I've trained, and I want to go back. Fuck. So if anybody wants to invite me to go, but not if you live in Kentucky, man. I live in South Florida. You know what I mean? If you're local,
unless you want to fly us out there.
Oh my god, I'm talking shit. All right, let me snap out of it. No,
I want to go to 10th Planet.
10th Planet would be cool to go.
That would be nice.
Yeah, no gi. Anyway, I was training, so I was looking for a new place. Like a new place to train. Whatever, and I had a buddy I used to train with at another dojo. All right, another dojo. You know this fucking.
Are you talking about my brother?
Yeah, and I know he had a buddy that was opening up a new school, but the guy never posted when it opened up or anything. Like it was open for months.
Yeah, we did.
It was open for months, and no one knew about this shit. It was like in the corner next to like an acrylics and a fucking. And
what the fuck are you talking? Yes, we did. Yeah. We posted it on Facebook and Instagram. That was my job. Thanks for telling me I did a horrible job.
Well, no wonder this podcast isn't out there, baby, because no one really knows about this shit. What the fuck, man? Look, I'm sorry, I didn't hear about it.
I'm trying so hard. I
didn't fucking hear about it. All right, at least me, I didn't hear about it.
I mean, what did you want? Someone to come knock on your goddamn door and be like, "Hey, by the way, this jiu-jitsu school just opened up. I think you should really try it."
Look, I'm connected.
You're not connected to fucking dick. You don't like social media. You don't look at fucking Facebook. You just found out what Instagram is. Like, you just said, like, IG me on the last podcast.
That's how you say it, right? You IG me?
No. What does that even mean?
It's like you message me, but you're doing it through Instagram.
How would you have, like, for me to tell you or announce that school opened? Through, like, pigeon mail?
What the fuck?
Or Morse code?
What are you talking about?
You're not connected to anything. Like, I would have had to send out a mailer, if at that. Like, how would you have known?
Everyone says IG me.
No one says that, guys.
What do you mean no one says that? I just said, hey, why don't you IG me? I'm going to IG you back.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Instagram you.
What? But what? How do you Instagram someone?
You write a message on the goddamn
thing.
DM,
baby. It's a direct message.
You DM them. Oh, fuck me. Yeah,
DM. Whatever. Yeah. And then when they say sliding in through your DMs, it's like they'll send you a dick pic through your
what?
DM.
They're sliding a dick through your DMs?
Yes.
Well, that sounds fucking dirty. How do you do that?
You take a picture of your dick and you send it to someone.
Oh, you're not doing that. You're not selling the eggplants. You're selling actual dicks. You're selling your hog.
I get those on a daily basis.
I wonder what you did before we started dating.
No. Oh my god, we had that discussion as far as dick pics are concerned. And how many dick pics I got.
You know who are you, son of a bitch? I'm not gonna say his name because you might listen to his shit. But no, I wonder how what you guys are thinking when they like go to the bathroom. It's not like you're sending it to your girlfriend where you guys like, you know, now you're role playing, but you're sending it like to like the receptionist at your office, you know, something fucking random like that. Like when you get into guys get into this horny frenzy, and then like,
you know what?
They take.
I would love to talk about
They take pre-workout and fucking Viagra, and they take a picture of their cock. Like, look at this shit. Yeah, why would they do that? And expect the receptionist or whoever the fuck that would never expect that from them to be like, oh my god, it's so hot.
What? Okay. I don't know what we can and cannot say. I don't think you and I have really established rules. Although we really don't have rules.
That's the dick pics. Where you keep it on your other.
Let's just say that Adolfo and I
on the other calculator app
didn't keep it PG, and we still don't.
About what?
But you're talking about dick pics.
Yeah, but not my dick pics to you or anything personal, baby. I'm talking about dick pics in general.
Oh, do guys? Let me ask. Well, I mean, I don't know if you would be able to answer this. I don't know if you would answer this truthfully, honestly.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you be? Would you be the one to take a fucking dick pic and send it to like 20 different girls to see the at the same time to see the response?
The older I get, the more it goes to a yes.
You would think that as you get older, it would be no towards a no. Like you would do that at like Jack's age.
You're just a fucking freak. No, no. Real answer.
Real answer. You're in a goddamn relationship. Okay?
Real answer, no. Even before, yeah, of course, no. And before a relationship, no. Like, no. One thing is,
I told him to send me a provocative pic, and he sent me a picture of his knee. Do you remember? I still have those pictures. And then I got a picture of his elbow. It was so hot. It was so hot.
Because you sent me some bullshit. I was trying to get all sexual with you on text, and you wouldn't come down that road with me.
No, I wouldn't, because I didn't want to do that yet. I'm not a prude, guys.
You sent me some retarded shit.
Well, can we get to how we met and why we started the podcast? Because that was supposed to be the main topic tonight.
Yeah, it started with dick. That's why I started with dick pics. I sent you a dick. No. No. I went to the school and I saw you there. I thought you were hot. And,
thanks, baby.
But I had this feeling that you were married, right, or something. And I had a feeling. I'm dead serious. Like I had a feeling. I had that thing. Where, like, I think she's married. She looks married for whatever reason. And I thought your husband was older. So when I walked in and I saw you sitting on the thing, you're like nicely dressed.
I wonder what that like. What does that say about me? That I'm with someone older? Which, by the way, my ex-husband is 14 years older than I.
You're such a freak. You're such a fucking freak.
Oh my gosh. No, so but horny. What does that say about me? I don't know, baby. Do I kind of give off this like old lady vibe?
No, baby, I don't know. I'm not Freud. I don't know. I can't tell you.
I don't.
No, not old lady.
Like you feel.
No, because you were young and hot. You looked young. You're young. I'm saying you look young. You're young. I mean, I am young. But
I got ID today, by the way. When I bought the beer, I was so excited. The chick at the cashier was like, "Can I have your ID?" I was like, "Yes, absolutely." Are you kidding me? That's a fucking compliment here.
Oh my god.
Okay, go.
No, so fucking. So I thought that the other guy that was here, the older instructor, the one that's like around 55, was your husband for whatever reason. Not because he's old.
Who was there?
Starts with a B and rhymes with Aulo.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
So, hold on. They don't know what the fuck is going on, but whatever. I'm telling you, look. So, I thought that he was your husband and shit, right? So, but since he has like the fast motorcycles and he kind of had that young spirit, I was like, oh, he's got some young little piece of ass working in the front. And he's banging on the side. You know what I mean? No. I thought you were his wife or some girlfriend or something like that. You know, like a young hottie. You know, he's like a black belt and shit. Like that fucking matters.
By the way, there's black belt groupies, which
we've spoken about before. No. We're gonna get into that too.
This is gonna be a long podcast. I hope you guys are ready for this one. This one you can listen to.
They're gonna be like, "Oh man,
like on your way to work in traffic."
Stop fucking promoting this shit.
What the fuck? Listen to our shit and share it. Shit.
No, so I thought that he was that he was something like that. You know, it's something like that. Husband, boyfriend, something like that. And me, I'm introverted, right? Like not
so mysterious.
So mysterious, yeah. I like to play that mysterious role, like I'm an assassin. You know, like in that Ben Affleck movie, Accountant. He's like, you don't have a soul, do you? You're so hot. Let me suck your dick, Ben. You know,
he's kind of hot.
No, he's not. Okay. He's such a douchebag. He's such a fucking douchebag.
Ryan Reynolds is just
Ben Affleck's he just seems like a fucking douchebag.
You're digressing. Go. Finish what we were talking about.
Remember his Bennifer? Remember that?
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, that was real bad.
Yeah. That fucking movie that they did, what was it called?
Jiggly.
That shit was horrible.
It actually got one of the worst movies ever created in the universe, in the history of movies.
It was really bad.
So it was something like where the director was blacklisted in Hollywood, and this means
after that movie.
Yeah, this means that like I think he attempted suicide. I don't know.
Oh my god.
No, I'm making that up. But yeah, he was like blacklisted. Like they lost so much money. Yeah, it was such a piece of shit movie. It was so fucking bad. Like if you could get past the first 15 minutes.
We tried watching it the other day, not that long ago. We tried watching it and we couldn't get through it.
No, we saw.
Like we tried giving it like one more chance.
No, not a chance. It was just to show you how I was trying to show you how bad it was. You know.
I don't think I ever saw that whole thing.
No. It never even appealed to me to fucking watch it. But I remember once it was like on fucking Stars and I was like, all right, it was one of those nights where nothing else is on.
Nah, just give it a whirl.
Yeah, I was like waiting. I was waiting for like TNT to play the Beastmaster at 11 o'clock or something. You know, so in between then, I was like, there's fucking nothing on. And that shit starts playing. I'm like, fire, let me watch this. Fuck, whatever, you know? Like, let's see. And it starts.
And you were so disappointed. It was so.
No, not disappointed. I knew I was gonna be disappointed because within an hour, whether I finished that shit or not, I was watching the Beastmaster. That's a 1981 fucking slasher. Like
that's his favorite
film.
Movie ever.
Not ever, but like as a childhood movie where he talks to animals, and he has 2 ferrets, and the ferrets help him escape. All
right, so let's talk about how.
I think I'll name you Kodo. Huh?
Oh my god. So what happened? So you thought I was married to an older Brazilian black belt. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I thought, when I would go train, you would be there. You were nice. Whatever. One day, and I'll check you out. I'll check out your ass. You know. I was checking out the goods, and one day, I love her very much. By the way, sometimes I talk like a Neanderthal, but
baby.
Right. But whatever, I was always checking out your ass and all that shit, right? And masturbating to myself thinking about you.
Oh my god, it's fucking awesome.
I ferociously masturbate thinking of no. So I would check you out and all that, right? Mm-hmm. And then one day I think you were inviting me to your birthday party for no apparent reason.
I love this story.
For no fucking reason. But it's because you saw me from day one, and when you saw me in my rash guard all sweaty and oily and muscled.
I remember you used
drenched in ball sweat.
You used to stay with me to train.
No, not all the time though.
Well,
I wasn't that sleazeball. There's that one guy.
No. Oof. But like, if I asked you for help, or like, you would roll with me.
Yeah, I would. But you try to fuck me up though. It wasn't like a romantic role like in the movies.
No, because
the guys on top of the,
No, because that's like the last thing I'm thinking about in fucking jiu-jitsu.
But you know,
like
movies,
anything romantic.
You know, movies like some Patrick Swayze movie. He's in a barn, like rolling around with some chick. It wasn't like that.
No, absolutely.
Like you had me in your full guard trying to slap a triangle. You know,
like my goal to this day is to get you in. You know, you had me on a deep mission control. Like you were no joke. It wasn't pleasant. The beer's kicking in.
No, but it wasn't a pleasant fucking like sparring session. It was rough. You know, so it wasn't like that. I mean, obviously it was, but it wasn't. At that point, it wasn't. That was warfare.
Yeah, well, you have no neck, so I've always wanted to get you in a triangle. Yeah, like that's like the goal, guys. Like till this day.
No, you've gotten me in some shit before.
No, I get you in the grapevine.
You don't get me in that shit.
I don't get you where I pin you down for fucking 3 hours. I'm sorry. I totally destroyed his ego right now. You don't get me that shit. By the way, hold on. So I get this gem of a story the other day, okay? Because apparently a really sweet Russian or German guy fucked with Adolfo's ego and wasn't even intending to. On the contrary, the guy was super nice. But I get this gem of a story that my son comes home telling me that they went to the gym. The guy had like 6 plates on each side of the leg press, 45 pounds each, and he was working out.
7 plates.
7 plates on each side.
Don't downplay my victory. It's 7 plates.
No, I'm talking about his.
Yeah, his was 7.
I'm leading up to how you were a douche to this guy, and he was super sweet to you.
It was like 7 with like 2 on top or something.
Apparently my son had told him, hey, look at that guy, and Adolfo was like, what the fuck, I could do that ain't fucking shit.
It's like 6 reps.
And the guy was being super nice. The guy even helped you with like the weights or whatever. The guy was like super sweet, and he was still livid when he got home. That guy didn't even say anything to him. He was being super nice to him, and Adolfo's ego got fucking bruised for no reason. The guy wasn't even challenging you.
No Russian's gonna come to my country, all right? No goddamn commie's gonna come to my country and try to show dog me in the gym with 7 plates for 6 little reps. All right? It's like, wait, hold on. Ivan Drago doesn't come to America and kill Apollo Creed and just gets away with it. Rocky comes back and fucks him up. Right? In Red Dawn, when the Russians came, okay, Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen, they got their Uzis and they went out there to fuck them up. So this comes from my
Charlie Sheen.
I'm an 80s baby. That's where this shit comes from. That's what I was born with.
Oh man. All right. So
we were fighting the Russians.
I didn't.
No, I'm kidding.
Get Adolfo. I would catch him in the grapevine, and he said that shit fucking hurt.
No, what it was is
I have strong legs.
When I was working out with Jack's like, he was just dick riding, because
because he's 15 and that's
no. I'm bugging. I'm playing. No, he was noticing that because he just started working out, so all this shit's new to him, So anything at that point, anybody could pick up something heavier than you is impressive, Like if you see a guy do some weird workout, especially coming in because you're brand new to like fitness and lifting weights and powerlifting, it's impressive, right? Especially at that age. So he saw it and he was like, "Oh, that guy did 6," and I was trying to tell him like, "Oh no, yeah, that's good, but look, that's not like a test of strength, honestly."
He wasn't being the adult that he's being now.
Yeah, I know. I was being obviously.
You were not the adult.
I was in the zone.
I wish I could have recorded that story when my son was telling me.
The testosterone was up, baby. The fucking
for no reason, and then you even came home and you admitted it. You were like, "Man, I was I'm fucking upset for no reason."
No, it's fucking retarded.
I feel like going to the gym. I wish I knew who this guy was. But it was to apologize on your behalf.
But it was like, So I was trying. That was what I wanted to say, but since I was angry because the thing was it was so full. It was like 2 chicks sitting on a machine to watch TV. They were just, some things we wanted to get on.
Assholes, God. You see why I look forward to waking up early in the morning on a weekend? Because there's no one there.
It's like that person who sits there. They do 2 things. They sit. They look down like that. That I don't understand, but whatever.
Or the ones that take pictures of themselves.
So I was like, So I was like, what? 6 reps is nothing. Okay, that's a bullshit machine. Right? Do it on a squat rack, Jack. All right? If I don't do 6 reps, I'll do it 20 times. If not, I'll fucking kill myself. I don't do it 20 fucking times. It was like that. But what I meant, like what I meant to say was more along the lines like, yeah, that's impressive, but it's common, It's not something uncommon.
You sound so level-headed right now
in
comparison to what you actually sounded like that day.
And then I was like, you know what? Now do 10 more. Just shut you the fuck up, because I'm here. It was like, fuck.
And that came from a real place.
Yeah,
like you were mad.
Yeah, that came from a real place. I was like, I got in the car with him. I'm like, fuck, I don't know why that bothered me, man. I'm sorry.
I'm the alpha. I'm the silverback here.
Even the Russian was. He helped me take off a plate or something.
Yeah, the guy supposedly was really nice.
But in my head, he said, "I must break you." Like in my head, he was, he was Ivan Drago.
Oh man! All right, so let's get back to what we wanted to talk about. This episode has gone all over the place, but honestly, it's been really fun. It's been fun so far. I mean, all of them are fun, but this one's been especially fun. Maybe it's the beer. It can be, but
yeah. It could be.
All right, so whatever, you would hang out with me and not hang. But he was super quiet. So honestly, like you really weren't one for words. Like you and I never really spoke.
I wanted you to think I was Batman. Like this guy trains to kill people at night or something. That was no. It's one of those. It's The Art of Seduction, right? By Brian Greene.
But I
didn't want
I didn't want anything to do with anyone. Like I wasn't looking at anyone. Like I wanted jiu-jitsu was my escape.
No, what happened? Okay, the way I remember it was one night we were rolling, and I went up to you. We talked a lot during training, and I go, hey, let's go have a smoothie. Let's go have a little protein shake down the street.
You know when I realized you were really funny?
When
we were at the dojo, and I was asked to go to like not even a Comic-Con, because a Comic-Con I think would be kind of cool, but it was some sort of like it was this like off the wall thing that I wouldn't normally
on the fringe type of thing, right?
Yeah. And this guy was kind of like hitting on me. He was pretty brave. And
how many dick pics did you get after you split up with your ex?
With my ex?
Yeah,
I got a few.
You got a few, but like from guys you knew and they thought you were your friend, like some like.
I'm not having this discussion because I've never seen a
like the neighbor, like the neighbor that was your professor from Boy Meets World. But in reality he's a fucking creeper, and he's showing you his fucking hog in camera.
Oh my god, that doesn't even sound hot.
Was it like that?
That sounds creepy.
Was it like that, or the guy?
No, we're not having that conversation.
Or the guy who was your best friend, he would give you like a back rub, like I can't believe that son of a bitch did that, and then next thing you know
he's putting his dick on my shoulder.
He just scrap this and put it in your mouth.
No. What the fuck were we saying? Oh, or whatever. I remember I was telling someone, or like we were like in a group and I was talking about it, and you had said some shit, or you had made a comment how you went running. Oh, your ex, the runner, that I think you tried out for like a marathon, or she was going to try out for a marathon, and you had said some shit and you're like, yeah, whatever. He said something that was really funny, and I was like, "Holy fuck, this guy's actually funny." I never really spoke.
I dated this chick that she was a fitness freak, lift weights and fucking do triathlons and.
And now I find the biggest spoon in the kitchen and eat Nutella straight out of the jar.
Yeah, no, she would wake up at 8 a.m. She's like, I'm going for a run. I'm like, all right, see you later. And it would be back like 5 p.m. I'm like, where the fuck were you all day? We're gonna go do, like.
I thought we were going to the movies.
We're going to the movies. Yeah, we're going to do something. We're gonna. I don't know, whatever the fuck we're gonna do that day.
She was out running.
She's like, I just ran. She's coming like fuck, She came back like half a person. She came back, like weighing 140 pounds, like 110. It was something crazy.
Jesus.
Like it was like that.
That was the one that would like weigh her food, right?
She would weigh her food. It got to the point where I called her out on it. She's like, she dumped me. She was like, I can't, you're too much of my life. Like I have enough with my my rice weighing and all that shit. And I can appreciate all that, whatever, you want to weigh your, but it was too much.
No, I don't think. I think that if you started weighing your rice, well, whatever, I'm already in.
I mean, one thing is if you're doing it for
I'm in too deep already. I can't dump you because you weigh your rice. We have a fucking podcast together.
But I don't weigh my rice.
No, I know, but I'm saying I think like I would never be able to be with a person that weighs your rice because I like to be active, but I also, like I said, eat Nutella out of the jar. Yeah,
but like. No, what I'm saying is, like, in that case, that was like a lifestyle for her, but she seemed miserable. Because one thing is, I eat healthy, right? You eat healthy, whatever. We eat healthy, but we're not. We kind of watch what we eat, but we're not counting macros. Me, I have
to go check that fucking chicken. Sorry, we have a chicken in the oven. Chicken.
But you don't check. You're not like weighing your macros and shit. Unless you're gonna do it for for a sport, or you're gonna go to some bodybuilding contest and you need weigh your food and do all that crazy shit. But if you're not, if you don't have any of the above, you're not getting a W-2 to do it. I mean, you can still look lean and fit and not have to do all that shit. But she was training like she was training to go to the Olympics. Like, what are you doing with all this
what's
shit?
What's the end game here?
Yeah, are you trying to be Wonder Woman? Like, what the fuck are you trying to do? You get me? It was just too much.
That sounds miserable.
And look, and I love working. I love lifting weights. When I was training jiu-jitsu, I used to love doing that and lift weights.
It gives you such killer abs.
Those are the things I love to do: lift weights and jiu-jitsu. I just haven't done it in a while. And
smoke weed and fuck.
And smoke weed. And fuck. That's it. Those are my 4 hobbies. Those are my hobbies. That's what I like. Don't ask me about shit else. Don't ask me about fucking bow hunting, about fucking cars, nothing. I don't give a fuck about any of that. That's what I like to do: lift weights, smoke weed, do jiu-jitsu, fuck, and eat. Because I have to live, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, those are my hobbies, baby. Those are my hobbies for real.
No, and reading. He has a few other hobbies, but reading, we're not gonna get too personal.
And reading, yeah, I like to read, but I mean, either Barnes and Noble
just
or
wet their beaks a little bit. So you don't have to give them the whole thing.
Yeah,
just a tip.
Just to wet their beaks. Well, look, it's like this: either Barnes and Noble, or
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble. Is it Barnes or Barnes?
Barnes.
I can hear people say Barnes. Because we're in Miami, we have fucking accents.
Yeah, because people say salmon here.
Salmon.
It's not supposed to be
salmon.
Pronounced salmon, but salmon.
Yeah. Well, but the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah.
All right, so go how we met. Stop talking about your fucking ex-friend or girlfriend. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Get back to how the fuck we met, and now we have a podcast together. Fuck you, girl. No, honestly, I don't even know who the chick is. I'm not even upset at her. If anything, thank you. Because now I have him.
Oh, baby.
I love you, babe.
I love you too, baby. Yeah, we just turn people off. It's like, this is bullshit. Bye.
We don't normally get that queer on the podcast.
Oh, what the no. It turns people off, right? You get that obnoxious?
That's super obnoxious.
It is.
But it's okay. Because I fucking love you, and I'll say it as many goddamn times as I want.
And I don't care if it's your success, because hell, I love you.
I'm going to go run down the street screaming your name. Make a sign.
No, but...
Alright, so you were talking about me inviting you to my birthday party.
You invited me to your birthday party, and then...
which, by the way, I invited everyone at the dojo.
And this is where the plot fucking thickens. This is where the shit took a fucking wrong turn on me. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Alright? Look, I don't even know where to begin. You know where I'm going to begin? Right fucking
From the beginning.
No. So, one night, we're on the phone for 4 fucking...
No,
let me say this goddamn story.
You need to go back to how we got on the phone.
Hold on. I forgot. I ass-dialed you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't ass-dial me.
Can I finish?
No, because if you're going to tell a story, you have to say it right.
Let me finish. I ass-dialed you. I didn't ass-dial. What I did was I dialed, and then I hung up the phone really fast. Right? And then she shot me a text like, did you call me? You know this, guys. This is the oldest trick in the book. And then you wait like 5-10 minutes, and you write, LOL, Lamau, LOL. I must have ass-dialed you. Hey, what's up? You know?
Oh man.
That was the crowbar. That was the crowbar. That's the entry point. So from there, we're talking. Then I called you for whatever. Somehow I ended up calling you. and we talked on the phone for like 4 hours plus.
Yeah, it was like we were back in high school.
But it was to a point where you get off and your ear's sweaty and it's red.
Oh my God, you had me pissing myself.
And I had you laughing.
You had me laughing so hard that night.
So, what are you supposed to think if you're me? You're like, okay, this is going somewhere, you know, because I'm not going to just invest fucking 4 hours and have to work the next day. You know, like this is a hangover without the beer, you know? Like, no, like, fuck, man. So, I was. Then the next day we're IGing.
Oh my God.
We're messaging, and she goes, "Are you single?" LOL. And I write, "Yes, Lamau." You know? But you know where this shit's going, right? And she's like, "Oh, okay, good, because I have some hot friends. There's some hot friends you want to fuck."
Yeah, I said good because I have some hot single
I said good because I have some hot single friends going. And I'm like, what the fuck? And, you know, like, yeah, because I was like,
I'm looking for the messages right now because I still have them.
I'm like, whoa. I still have them. Oh, you still have them?
Yeah, I'm looking at my messenger.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what in the fuck is going on here? Like, all these smoothies, that goddamn fucking bacon burger made me buy you a giraffes, a jirafas or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that was... You were kind of aggressive that night. So that night, I was supposed to go out with my friends.
It was a full moon that night. You know, I had a big rock hard on going on. No, I'm messing with you.
Oh,
no,
look, I have a message with a Beku that I had sent him something.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking dark, man.
Whatever. That's you know what, not to take a dark turn here, but that's one of the topics I'd like to touch on at some point.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to get too much detail about that. That's a famous thing.
It doesn't have to be him in particular. I'm just saying, like,
in
suicide in itself. Oh, look. As I'm going through my messenger, I'm seeing... I obviously don't erase anything like an asshole, but this other douchebag, that crazy Christian guy that I ended up blocking, I see here on my messenger, too. That guy went fucking berserk on me. Total douchebag.
Who was that guy?
Remember I told you that he posted something on Facebook about this like whole Muslim ban, and it was very, very ugly.
Fuck
and he's
that
like
guy.
a super Christian, like super, super, super hardcore Christian.
No, fuck that
and
guy.
He had said something like really ugly. I didn't like it, and I had told him, I was like, you out of all people, especially believing in what you believe in, you came off like a total dick. And that was around the time of, that was the election time. That was, he had said something, and I didn't even really say anything as to like where I stood. Like I was to the left or to the right. And him and this other crazy Texan lady, okay, pretty much made me out to be a baby killer. Like, I don't know where they got from that I was pro-abortion. And this woman went as far as saying that she was going to send me a Bible with my name engraved in it because I needed Jesus. I was like, you guys are fucking, you're beyond crazy.
With your name engraved in it?
What's wrong with the world? Like, you couldn't have a conversation with them. Like, you couldn't have a rational, logical conversation with them. Like, I hadn't even... if I can go back to what it was that
yeah, but these are the same people who voted for, like, a celebrity TV personality to become president of the United States.
And you know what? That's another thing. I would
It's like voting.
You know who I would love to hear from?
Who?
I would love to hear from a Christian that can sit here and tell me with a straight face why they voted for Trump and why they're pro-Trump.
Well, the way I see it, in my opinion, it was the right's pushback against the left for voting the first African American president. I honestly see it that way.
I know, and I've heard that before.
Yeah,
but you have hardcore Christians. I'm talking hardcore.
Yeah, but the Republican Party, the Republican Party, took over like the Bible Belt. That's their core.
I understand that. I get that.
Yeah.
But as a Christian, in your beliefs, whether he's Republican or Democrat, as a fucking person himself, how do you support a person like Trump? It doesn't make sense to me. He goes against everything that you're supposed to believe
because of the shit that's going on now. Like, for instance, you watch the news, it's not objective. You listen to the news channel that
caters to
your opinion. So that, I share the same beliefs and opinions. I'm going to listen to this guy, and those shows are full of opinion pieces. O'Reilly, what the fuck's the other asshole's name? Hannity, or Anderson Cooper on CNN on the left. So that's just what it is. It's not subjective and it's biased. It's not an objective media anymore. So plus the fucking Russians hacked the fuck out of this shit and put propaganda. Fuck the Facebook.
That I believe. Oh my God. So I'm on my Messenger, and this entire time I've been looking for the messages with Adolfo, but I came across some other interesting messages. I came across this one chick that fucking crazy bitch, dude. I've known, now her ex. I known this dude since I was maybe like fucking 12. Literally, since I was like 12 years old. He's like a family friend. And when they were together, she used to like freak out about him and I being friends. And she would write all sorts of crazy shit. And I gave her a piece of my mind, and the messages are here, which I found pretty funny.
What year was this in?
Back in 2010.
Were you single?
Was I single? I think so, yeah.
What were you? Or are you befriending a taken man? Can I have little girlfriends text me?
No, motherfucker, no.
Can I have little ponies texting me?
I'm pretty sure Georgia...
How would you feel?
So, listen, hi, hope all is good. I'm pretty sure person's name... Already told you that him and I are going out. I was just wondering why he keeps receiving messages of you asking him out. Just curious. Have a great day. Like,
you were asking that dude out?
No, I didn't ask him out. I can't get into too much detail.
Freak,
no, absolutely not. No.
You opened Pandora's box. You threw that shit on.
I can't give too much detail right now on the podcast. Like, I'll tell you later, like, who he is. But I wasn't asking him out. Like, I had told them, like I even included her. It was one of those, like, the guy's known me since I was a kid. Again, I can't explain the dynamic right now.
It was like a long-term friendship. It was like one of those things where it's like since childhood, you know someone.
Yeah, but like, I think I had made a comment. Like, I had made a comment on one of like his pictures or whatever. I was like, oh, we should all hang out. Again, I can't get into detail right now. Like, I can't tell you that. But she's one of those girls that it's one of those passive aggressive, but like, he's my fucking boyfriend. Oh yeah, we'll love to go. Like, I don't have a problem with you hanging out, but if you're gonna be such a cunt, I'd really rather you not be there, because you're a fucking douchebag. But that has nothing to do what we were talking about. I'm trying to look for that message, but I can't find it right now.
That makes me angry and horny at the same time. That story. I'm jealous because it wasn't me.
Oh my gosh! No, it wasn't even like that. It really wasn't, and it never will be. Honestly, gross.
Threesome fantasy. Oh my god.
No, because then that would be with another guy. That would be like another sausage. By the way, so when guys are having like a threesome, right? So you're tag teaming a chick. Like, do men make eye contact? Like, is it gay if you make eye contact?
Look, I've never been in that.
You have to watch a porn.
I've never been in that scenario. But nothing against that scenario either.
Like, if you're... Oh, you know what? I did see one porn that the guy was getting, like... One was getting the front, the other was getting the back, but their balls were literally, like, tapping each other. And I felt like it was just, like, way too close for comfort for, like, two straight men to honestly... Even though you're penetrating a woman, I feel like you were just way too close to, like, really... Like, call yourself straight. No,
they're probably in the moment. In
the
heat of the moment.
I don't know. I guess that moment can take you anywhere. Because it looked really gay to me. It was so gay to me that I didn't even think about the fact that they were penetrating a fucking woman. That's how gay it was. I'm like, you might as well just be fucking each other. Seriously. Because that's how close you were. Like, think of your vagina hole and your asshole. They're pretty close in proximity, right? And then you have two dicks.
Okay,
smashing one in each one, smashing at each other. In like a position that it doesn't even matter what position you're in. Like, you're bound to be on top of each other because you're both fucking each hole at the same time. Like
they're sword fighting.
Your leg, yes. That's what I said. It was so gay that it didn't even matter that they were both fucking a girl. Like all I saw was like two. I was like, yeah, you guys are pretty much fucking each other. And then I had to take it off because it was just really weird.
How did you get there in the first place?
We're not even talking about that right now.
Checking your email? That didn't even come up.
We're not even talking about that right now. I don't watch porn. I lie. I do. Anyways, we're getting very personal on this podcast, and I still can't find the fucking message.
How much time do we have?
It doesn't matter. We're having fun. We're at 59 minutes in. I hope you guys are enjoying this on your way to work.
You invite me to your birthday party, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm there. I go to Marshalls and buy 2 shirts. I don't have a shirt. All I have is t-shirts. All I have is, and so I buy this one shirt from I forgot the brand.
I hope this chicken doesn't burn.
I hope not either. Well, I told you.
Okay, you tell the story.
You should go check it. You should go check it real quick. And there was wearing this shirt, something that fucking David Beckham would wear. You know what I mean? Like one of these
he's so
with patterns. I don't know. I forgot the brand name of this fucking shirt. But so it was 2 of them, like trendy. And I go home and I put the one I wanted to wear, the David Beckham one on, and the fucking thing didn't fit. Like the top button was popping out. It looked like a landmine was about to blow. So I'm like, fuck. So I wear the second shirt, right? I'm nervous because I'm like, I get social anxiety. I'm like, fuck, I have to go to a fucking nightclub and shit. You know, I don't know what to do. I haven't been to one of those shits in a while. Like, like that. I go to bars and concerts and shit like that. So I was like, fuck. So I think I had a joint before I went, or 2. Or so I don't know. I smoked a lot even before I came. So I went. I drove to the beach, and then you were there. You were wearing those the white shorts and the heels.
You remember what I was wearing?
The big ass and like a top. Whatever. And then you were there, like you know how women are, chicks are during their birthday party. They make a scene. They're looking for their friend, and then the other friend's looking for the friend.
What are you talking about?
It's fucking frantic.
I've already been there.
But you were frantic.
I told you guys to be there by a certain time because I'm not putting anyone on the list.
You were
and if
frantic.
anyone's been to Miami at a fucking club on the beach, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have a dick between your legs, you're not going to make it into the club.
It was both.
You have to be there extremely early. I had to flirt with the fucking early. Bouncers.
No one's early at a club. You're what a soccer mom. We have to be there early.
Well, early enough where I could get in at any time because I have tits and a vagina. So naturally, they're gonna let you. Okay. They're gonna let you in.
But guess what? You didn't give a fuck.
You have to even out the dick to pussy ratio.
You gave 0 fucks about me because your ass went in there all frantic.
What are you talking about?
You went there all frantic with the girls. Went in there and I was out there. Chick. I was out there in the line. But I had, you had that feeling that you were like, you were feeling me. You're like, but you were trying to play hard to get. We're going through that bullshit. So I get to the club. I get in finally, and one of your fucking drunk ass friends gets on top of me. She's like, "How are you?" Short of the when I fucked me tonight. It was early too. It was like 8:29. I mean, the party hasn't even started yet. I was like, let me catch up first. Let me get there, get fucked up. Let me catch up to you, and then we'll talk about this again.
You would have fucked her?
No. I just set myself up for a trap. Yeah. I just fucked myself. Whatever.
The only reason that didn't go down that night is because he wasn't drunk enough when she asked him.
Yeah, man. I haven't even ordered the beer yet. I was still waiting, for fuck's sakes, And I told her, like, are you trying to claim me? Something playful, but it just didn't come. I don't know. Maybe it didn't come out right. And she said, I'm not trying to claim you. I don't need no man, but like a drunk, like from Boston. I don't need no.
Oh my god, she's like one of my most fun friends. She's so awesome to party with.
I mean, it was 8:30. By 8:35, she was shit face, her head between her fucking legs. Someone had to drag her out of there, and I didn't see her again the rest of the night. Anyway, so I'm trying to get close to Sarah, and I see this fucking motherfucker, all right, with his hands all over your fucking ass.
His hands
cock blocking, it was a threat to national security. You know, it wasn't on your ass, but it was close. It was intimate. And I'm like, look at this fucking piece of shit. I was like, fuck you. I'm gonna step my game up. You know, like I was gonna step it up. I was like, fuck that.
Oh, babe.
Bullshit artist with his fucking came in here with a t-shirt. How dare he? He didn't even go to Marshall's to buy a shirt today. You know, he didn't even dare put on a collared shirt, motherfucker. You know, actually, I was a douchebag. I should have worn a t-shirt or something. It was bodegas, for God's sakes. But whatever.
This other guy tried hitting on me that night.
Yes,
because I went some dude I didn't even know. Because while we were waiting in line, waiting for you guys, I was with a group of friends, like girlfriends, in the line. And they're always going to let the women go in before the guys. Like, it doesn't matter how many women are in the club. You can only have a certain amount of dicks in there at the same time. So, there was 2 chicks behind us that... one of my friends had told the bouncer, like, hey, it's her birthday, let us get in. So, he let us skip a bunch of people. And 2 chicks behind us were like, hey, can we jump in? I was like, yeah, of course, whatever. Just fucking come with us. So we acted like they were part of our party. And we got them inside the club. And they just so happened to be next to us when we got inside. And one of the guys thought that I was hot. So he tried talking to me. One of the girls that I had let in was trying to introduce me to the guy. But this little piece of information that Adolfo doesn't know is that at the same time that the guy was talking to me, Adolfo had called me to see where I was because he was outside. So I left the guy talking to himself so I can bring Adolfo in, which I ended up waiting in line with him outside.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you did actually, yeah.
I did.
You did. I was making you sound like an asshole. I'm sorry.
It's
baby.
Okay.
Was I? No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
You didn't make me sound
I'm
like
just trying to have fun with the story.
You didn't make me sound like an asshole. I honestly, I didn't even want a boyfriend. I didn't want to deal with anyone.
Yeah, no, you told me that from the beginning. But no, I was just trying to have fun with the story. No, but I remember that night there was a particular dojo that was present at that place for whatever reason. This is like this is Miami's like the Last Dragon sometimes. You know, that movie was like different. You know, with the Shogun or some weird karate movie. Anyways, these the people who go to this dojo, a big jiu-jitsu school down here, run by a
by a guy.
By a guy. You know.
Yeah, we're not gonna say names.
Yeah, like that can mean a limb, like literally. But fucking, so the people were there. One of your friends was like, "Oh my god, I can't let him see me drink a beer." And I feel like saying,
there was a few of them. I was
like, "Bitch, you're like 36 years old. What do you mean you can't have a fucking beer? You're paying this guy to go over here. It's not like like."
And
watch
it's not
Holy
even
Hell.
Cheap to train either. Like
it's like a cult.
Paying.
It's like a cult.
Yeah.
So real quick before I get into the story, there's like jiu-jitsu like martial arts schools have like cultish in a sense.
I can see it because I saw it firsthand, but I've never experienced it myself because I've only been to one dojo and there's no cult there.
That's just tribalism, right? People like to belong to something, but some people have that gene where they want to belong to something so bad and they find it so good that they think it's the end game. You know, it's like, yes, I found it. You know,
the Holy Grail.
Yeah, like the Holy Grail, and they lose their fucking minds. Like they start losing grip with reality.
Why are people so crazy?
Because I don't know, people are fucking. We're crazy. You know why I think we're crazy?
People are fascinating.
You know why I think we're crazy? I think we're crazy because, we're the only animal aware of its own imminent mortality, and the anxiety that would bring would disable us. So to compensate for that, we
seek something else.
We invented religion, or by evolution, we were like there was like something in the brain, some gene that makes you believe in deities or magic or shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it was like passed on and passed on and passed on. It was like an evolutionary byproduct.
That makes sense.
You get me? Mm-hmm. Because look at other animals. Like a dog doesn't think about dying. It's supposed to fucking eat. You know, or a cheetah or a zebra. Zebra's just grazing all day. A cheetah's just chasing fucking game. It's thinking about its next meal. It's currently or how it's going to currently eat. You know, it's mindfulness. But mindfulness, like it's fucking meditating. No, but but us is that we're always thinking about ahead, the future. What's gonna happen? The next bill, the next this, the next that.
Ugh, what I'm thinking about is having to wake up in the morning and go to fucking work. I wish it was like Friday today. That's horrible.
Yeah,
let's back to our rat race.
Anyways, tomorrow's Friday. Fuck.
Yeah, it was Tuesday and I thought it was Thursday for whatever reason. I had like a glimpse of joy for just like,
hey guys, donate $1. $1 a cast.
That would be amazing. That would be so fucking awesome.
Wait, what the fuck am I saying? We need acceptable PayPal and all. We don't have anything. You can't donate shit to us. You'd have to mail it like
don't
the 80s.
Listen to him, please.
Like it's the 80s.
Just figure out a way. Throw us some fucking money. Throw us,
So we don't get sponsorships.
Like the goal here, the plan is that we're gonna leave our careers and we're just gonna podcast.
Yeah, but we need to podcast about other things than about just us leaving and how we're going to get rich off it. That's not going to fly well.
What we need to try to do is finish the story that has been going on for an hour and 10 minutes according to the clock right now.
But what we really want, honestly, is to have fun and bring guests and get money for a studio.
Yeah.
To do it. Yeah.
We're working on at least 2 more mics right now so that we can have a guest.
Like that,
you know what?
That
even
type of
one
shit.
more, because Adolfo and I are already used to tag teaming this one.
We're deep throating this one. No, so that night we met after we drank. We went to go eat some food afterward.
Some Colombian food.
Some Colombian food afterward.
Where they launder money. It's the only reason that place is open.
Yeah, where they launder money.
That's a true story, by the way.
And then fucking Cockblock left because he had to go work. Ooh. Mm-hmm. And then I sat next to you, and he was texting, and he still had the balls to text you. Be careful on the highway. There's a dead body, LOL. You know, whatever.
Oh my god!
Because he's a first responder, and you're like, oh no way! And then you told everybody at the table, guess what, everyone? Guess what, everyone? There's a body on the highway. XYZ just told me.
I don't even remember that. And the bartender overserved me that night.
Look at this motherfucker still trying to score brownie points even after the fact. I was like, fuck you. But then after we were done,
out of minds.
When we were done, I got right next to you. I started,
talking.
Honey dicking you, all right? I started talking to you, seducing you.
I wish you guys can see his hand gestures right now.
Seducing you, right? As you come here. And then and then you grabbed my hand, and I was like, yeah, your ass is mine. That's mine.
I grabbed your hand.
And you grabbed my hand. I was like, ooh.
I know.
No, you didn't grab my hand. You grabbed my what do you call it?
Your arm.
You interlocked. We clenched. Yeah, my arm. Yeah, you clenched. Not a clench.
Yeah, because it was like it was a hike back to the car. We had to walk quite a few blocks.
So that's when I knew. That's when I knew.
Adolfo and I walk a lot of parking lots together. I won't put you out there and talk about our first date.
Fuck, because Miami Beach has fucking 10 parking garages. They all look the same. And I parked my car in one. And we walked fucking 5 miles down the coast. Came back. How am I supposed to...
He couldn't remember where he parked.
I was like, fuck, which one was it?
Supposedly he's really good at this. Dude, I was fucking starving. My sandal broke. Okay, we walked forever. And we could not find the car. And... Excuse me. By the way, I was a total trooper. I'm still a trooper. I'm not an asshole.
It only happens in malls. And
no. He was like, this never happened to me. I swear, I'm so fucking good at knowing where I parked my car. Get the fuck out of here. How many years later and this motherfucker still can't find the goddamn car? I have to take pictures because you can't leave it to Adolfo to remember where we parked. Because if not, we would relive that day where we walked for hours trying to find that shit.
That was the most anxiety-ridden course I had in the Army. When I was doing land navigation, they had to make me shoot an azimuth. I mean, I got lost 4 miles deep in the woods. Oh, where it was like, does anybody's radio? Can someone get us the fuck out of here? Someone had to go, search and rescue team.
Oh my god!
It was so man.
All right, are we? I think we're good to go, right? Because I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I just want to have dinner.
All right, if you have any suggestions, feedbacks, you can email us at
myboyfriendsrants@gmail.com. Right. Our next podcast is going to be on guns, parenting, people that fucking complain and they're lazy. We have a pretty awesome listener, and he also gave us some topics that we wanted to touch on. So we're gonna do that.
Oh, in the I want to give the shot.
Why are you whispering that in my ear? You know they can hear it, right? It's like a little girl.
I forgot to sing. It's my happy.
Rob.
Oh yeah.
Rob's the one that hooked us up. Rob's pretty awesome. We have some pretty awesome fucking listeners, and the support's pretty awesome. Oh, I can't pronounce it. We're gonna come up with something nice for the next podcast. All right. I think we're gonna sign off because I'm fucking hungry. Like now I'm getting anxious. Like I want to go eat that food that I've been saving over since I got home.
Oh yeah.
You want to say goodnight?
Yeah, good night, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the support, and stay tuned for the next episode.
Good night.
Good night, you fucking animals.